Hey there, YouTube. Another Taurus High Point production coming at you. My name's Ray Shepard. Blazing Foods, 1520 West Boulevard, Suite H, Charlotte, North Carolina. Of course, it's addressed to me. That's an old Swiss Army knife here. Let's take a look at what we got here. It is an unboxing, opening, maybe even the ruthlessness of it. Oh wow, this one's been signed. Johnny Scoville. Tube of Terror. You can see that's still unopened yet. Came wrapped in this thing. Of course, some directions or something with it. By purchasing, gifting, or consuming the Johnny Scoville Tube of Terror, referred to in hereafter as the product, you are referred hereinafter as the participant. Understand, acknowledge, and accept. The participant is fully aware of the risk involved. I especially understand and agree to submit to personal exclusive jurisdiction of the courts, North Carolina, Mecklenburg, to resolve blah 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 blah, the entire agreement. Basically, it's a disclaimer saying that they're not responsible for what happens to me if I am an idiot and eat their product. There are several warnings exclaiming that it is extremely hot. That anything I do under the knowledge that I'm doing this of my own free volition. My own free will, being of sound mind and unsound body and blah 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 blah. The thing is, have something on your stomach. I ate breakfast already. It's about a half hour after. Trying to figure out what was in this thing, but they got a Best Buy date over the ingredients. Let's see if I can get that removed for you. Throw that on the bottom of the tube. Jumbo extra large Virginia peanuts, pure cane sugar, Carolina Reaper peppers, ghost peppers, chocolate bootlaw, 7-pot brain strain, 7-pot doula, moruga scorpion, sea salt, 13 million capsaicin crystals as a spice. So this one I got signed, pretty cool. Johnny Scoville. You other chili head guys out there, I mean, woo! Go ahead and get this thing. It's still all sealed. Try to do this the best I can with all of it on camera. But here we go. I don't have a lot of room in here. No company endorses this. No company says you should run out and try this. I've known a couple of people to advocate against it. I'm going to say to each their own. I'm just setting this down on the counter so I can hit my garbage can and close my blade. It's still the same old tax tag title out the door. It's about 24 bucks a tube for a 10-minute challenge. Now I'm going to, if I remember the rules, all the rules correctly, it's a few peanuts at a time, 1 to 2 for 10 minutes. After that 10 minutes, you have to wait the 5-minute afterburn. We're going to try to do all of that. As a reward to myself, if I do complete this challenge, I'm getting a Chase the Heat t-shirt. That, you know, I'll be purchasing out of my own pocket. I'm not sponsored. I don't have any. I'm just going to tell you what I think about this stuff. Actually, it smells pretty good. Yes, it's hot. Ooh. I forgot to start the timer. It's running now. It's only a couple seconds. It's hot. Good Lord. Ooh. But it ain't. It's not undoable. I will say, I love the peanuts. I'm a big peanut fan. But yeah, you know, I'm only dropping 2 at a time. I've got a million cameras. Not bad. The peanuts are really good. And if you're a chaser of the heat, man, a couple more at a time. Okay, now we're really starting to get brutal. Woo-woo. Oh, I'll probably be snotting eyes watering. Woo. Do the best I can. But it is, I'm telling you flat out, if you're not a fan of the heat, this is going to be very, very brutal. Is it the worst thing I've ever done? Scale of 1 to 10. It ranks up there, a good 8 or 9 for me. Now, if you're a fan of the heat, you do this all day, every day, probably not. I'm starting to roll with the shakes a little bit. Ooh, yeah. Oh. For me, it's worse as I'm eating them. And the swallowing just afterward. I'm down to about 6 minutes on the timer. There's a guy out there. I got a video of him eating these things 13 back to back to back to back every 15 minutes. Now, okay, oh, here's a bitter end. Woo! Here's one. It's not the yes, less yak and more snacking. 4 minutes left on my timer. We have about 3 minutes left on the timer. 3.5. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ooh, Johnny brother, ooh wee. In layman's terms. Oh, see the flushing, the red. Oh, the absolute. Oh, we got 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left. Oh. down to about 1:20. That's ungodly. The crystals more than anything. Now to about a minute. Now I gotta endure the 5-minute afterburn. I kind of paused my own timer there. I'm trying to show you all the time, but yeah. Now I gotta go to 5 minutes. I'm going to tell you that's brutal. Ooh, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2. Now for the 5-minute afterburn. For me, don't go. Worst part is getting them in. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was brutal. I got my hot coffee waiting. If you're thinking about doing this and you haven't done any prep work into it, or if you're thinking about getting this as a gag gift for somebody, it's not funny. When people get up and dance around, I understand that. Oh. That's no joke. Yeah, trying to pick this up if I hit it in the wrong spot. It'll stop my timer. Oh, I don't want to do that. That means I got longer than 5 minutes, and I don't want to do that. Ooh, or longer than the 10 minutes. Yeah. Mouth burn, back of the throat burn. I don't have much of the ears. It's really the back of the tongue. Back of the tongue for me right now is the worst. Every once in a while you find a resident of the peanut left over. I got a shout out to the habanero pepper. That was my biggest aid to getting in this challenge. Ooh, dang, there's a lot on it. Hold on a minute. Is this minute and a half, whatever it was. Fun and exciting. It's a challenge. If you're new and you're just cutting into peppers and you're thinking about this, spend a few days eating those super hots, even a bite a day. Dr. Scoville does suggest that. Ooh, whoops. We are winding down. Ooh. Oh, I can't wait to hear that melodious music. I got my hot coffee on standby. There will be a wrap to this one, another part 2. I try to get my head together, get my senses together. But yeah, it is a rough challenge. It is not something to be taken and attempted lightly. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Nice Scoville, we done it, man. Oh, Lord. Oh, that hot coffee. That ramped everything up and got it off my teeth. Ooh. Now, was this foolish? Oh yeah. Could I have eventually really severely hurt myself without the proper training, proper preparation for this? Yeah, I could have. Normally, I'm chasing down milk of mag right now, or some other form of antacid, trying to quell that burn. I am still a tad bit shaky, but things are coming back. Ooh. I gotta be blowing my snot box here shortly. I've seen people do this and they chase after it right away, blowing their nose. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to get this done. Now, as far as it being horrible and the moments thereafter, I'm going to give you the biggest factors so far that are helping me. Okay. Hot coffee. Capsaicin, which is an oil, sticks to the gums and the teeth. in the lining of the mouth. Hot coffee, in my opinion, helps me break that up and get it down. You're talking 13 million flavor crystals on a Scoville. It's not easy. It isn't. I did struggle there the last 3 minutes. It's rough. Do not attempt if you're a relatively new chili head. Flex your muscles a little bit, you know, get your exercise in, and then you may go on. But as I've always stated in all my videos, I choose, therefore it's my responsibility. It's been known or rumored, even a few incidences of these challenges causing heart attack and ill health. If you're going to do this, make sure you're fit. I'm of unsound body, but sound mind. Yeah. Sounds like my head is in a drum and somebody's beating on the sides of it, but yeah, that's the sound I'm talking about. This has been a Taurus High Point production. The Johnny Scoville Tube of Terror Challenge. Brutal, but I finished the product. The participant finished the product in under 10 minutes, waited to 10 minutes, then participated in the 5-minute afterburn. This has been a Taurus High Point production. I choose, therefore I am responsible.